Also, the good news too is that the UK is starting to, well, do what the rest of us are doing and try to hold China to account. No more Huawei for 5G. Roll the tape.
Absolutely right to be concerned about investment, to be concerned about the buying up of UK technology now by countries that may not always may have ulterior motives, and we are certainly bringing forward measures to ensure that we protect our technological base.
Anyway, happy birthday, Dan. It was a wonderful time to smoke with you, but it's starting to hurt. Okay. As for other good news, drive-ins. Now, I've talked about how they should reopen, and guess what they're doing? They're starting to reopen. One in Western Sydney, in fact, the one that I like going to because they have really late-night sessions, and after the kids are in bed, and I've still got the body clock that I do because I do this for a job, well, they're open again. Good stuff. There's also one opening up in Queensland, one in Victoria coming as well. Also here, crowds back at Rugby League. Rugby League resumes on Thursday. The biggest bet in Australian sporting history is going to pay off. The biggest of long shots at like 7,000 to 1 has paid off for Peter V'landys. He would like to see crowds get back to Rugby League, as you can see, as early as June 1. Here's how they reported it on Fox Sports News.
If it wasn't Peter V'landys saying this, I would say, I don't know if this is going to happen. But as we've stated before, when he says something, you just get more confident that it's going to happen. So, you know what? I think this is going to happen.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's fantastic. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not going to be able to get capacity crowds, but just to have crowds in there and the fans and the members, obviously, the priority, it's fantastic.
Back by July. Good stuff there. All right. Huge interview today with the Outsiders. Well done to Rowan Dean and the team, because Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, their version of the Foreign Affairs Minister, came out very clear. And he said, among other things, well, it was pretty clear that the Victorian deal with China, if they continue with it, then they may pull out from Australia. Now, I'll explain why this is a little over the top, but here's what he told Rowan and the guys this morning.
Nearly each one of them has some cost to it. There's often money loaned at concessional rates, or conditions placed in the debt documents, or government concessions that have to be made to the Chinese Communist Party in order to get those Belt and Road Initiative projects built. Those present real risk to the people in that region, real risk to your country, and frankly, they build up the capacity of the Chinese Communist Party to do harm in other ways as well.
Now, this is true, but this, of course, makes the assumption that somehow 5G and Huawei and things like that are available in Victoria. It's not the case, of course. It's all about Victoria gets a boatload of money. China eventually calls it in when, at times like this, leaders have to choose their own country or the one they owe money to.